short track season is wrapping up here at Martinsville Speedway in Ridgeway, Virginia. Ricky Rudd down there having problems getting around Martinsville, but he'll be better by the end of this race, guaranteed. Let's take a look at these points. After 7 of 31 races, Ernie Irvan, 35 points above Dale Jarrett Terry Labonte, excuse me. Dale Jarrett up there, Ricky Rudd in P4, Earnhardt, Cal Petty, and check out who is in the top 10 now, Jeff Gordon. After his horrible start to the season, he's making a comeback, but I think it's going to be tough. He's got to not only catch Ernie Irvan, he has to catch all these other cars. Jeff Gordon has to finish top 3 every race for the rest of the season, I feel. But I don't know, I'm just making that up. And I'll throw the schedule up here somewhere. Haven't made any changes to that as of yet. We'll see how things go. And I'm trying to rush through things here, but not really. Tail of the tape. Who does it better? We haven't really changed this much recently. We've added short tracks. Instead of just Bristol, we've added short tracks to that, push / who knows who wins this yet section there at the bottom. And we'll try to make a decision by the end of the season. ESPN Speed World unveiling a new feature this race, a working ticker. We kind of got it working. I think we got it working. I don't know, but click. Ricky Rudd, this is Andre the Giant with ESPN Speed World. You got a copy down there.
All right, thanks, Andre. I have turned in my PB during this practice session, so I am going to get faster. I'm going to show you what's going on here at Martinsville, and then we're going to qualify. Wally Dolan back on the outside here. I'm not sure if he's going to give us the best example of this, but their dive into the turns off of the off the straights is unbelievable. So unless I am down there, I can't. We're going to get spun out this race. Maybe. I'm top of the charts right now, but don't worry about that. I'll be dropping. This is 100% difficulty, and we have this at they're going to qualify low 21s, high 20s. Those front cars, but I might talk about it during the race. I have found a way to adjust their qualifying speeds. Another huge, that was pretty much the final hurdle I was looking for, and I was able to find that after some tinkering and investigation. Anyway, let's go qualify. I'm feeling good right now, and I don't want to waste it, so let's go. 21.5 is my personal best. We don't have to worry about a draft messing that up or whatever. So if I can turn in my PB here, I still start middle of the pack. And we only have 35 starters here. Oh, shit. Regroup. I wanted to see if my car setup was qualifying. Ace, yeah, it's the same thing. All right, here we go. Those numbers won't change here. It's pretty much the same. Kyle Petty on the pole, unless Terry Labonte can knock him off. Kyle Petty's going to be getting the pole here. Well, what is this? Here we go. No. I have damage on, by the way. We have damage on for the rest of the season. Might turn it off at the road course. Just to see what the road course is all about, but yeah. We should get 2 laps here. Oh, this setup is loose. Loose is fast.
One more time around.
Oh, God. Not good. I mean, you just can't expect me to turn in those some of these fast laps on these tires, because I've tried doing donuts and wearing them down, and it just doesn't work. So, hey, okay, 21-7. So I was the crybaby. So I don't think we're starting
Bring it on home.
on the ass of the field, but close to it. We'll be able to smell the ass.
Welcome to ESPN Speed World. Hello, everyone. I'm Jerry Punch.
And I'm Andre the Giant. We are here at Martinsville Speedway in Virginia for the 8th stop in the Winston Cup Series season. It's the Goody. It's like the third. It's going to be the first of like 3 Goodies 500s this season. Goodies really throwing their money at NASCAR. Anyway, let's take a look at the grid. Kyle Petty did hang on to the pole position throughout qualifying. Dale Jarrett up there, Bill Elliott, Dale Earnhardt. Bill Elliott, P3. Let's keep an eye on Bill Elliott, his ratings. I haven't changed his ratings, or we haven't changed his ratings here at the ESPN Speed World since North Wilkesboro. Checking out the rest of the grid, nothing crazy going on. Ricky Rudd starting P31. Dave Marcus bringing up the rear of the field. John Smith, Steve Boobs, Janet Reno, and Bob Dole have failed to qualify, but they will all be at the next race at Talladega. Jack, believe it. We got 105 laps here, and pit window is going to be around 40s, so we'll get 2 pit stops here. Pitter patter, let's get at her. Radio silence here as Ricky Rudd tries to break with them into turn 1. You know, it's a little bit of a bus stop situation, but just hang on, folks. Trust us. We'll have some good racing here. The makers of the game were just like, hey, you want Martinsville? We'll do what we can. Ricky Rudd down there doing what he can. Very admirable effort here early. He has damage on, so he cannot get into the back of these cars here, folks. Taking advantage of some early checkups. But he's looking good. Things are actually, relatively speaking, they're starting to settle down as far as Martinsville goes. Feels like the beginning of that race could have been a disaster. Excuse me. Man, this is intense racing. But we're going to send it down to Ricky. These short tracks, man, you know, there's just so much going on. I don't have time to carry out my broadcasting duties and give you the excellent play-by-play. So on this backstretch, we're going to send it down to Ricky, see how he's feeling, what's going on with the car. Hey, Ricky, all you.
All right, thanks, Andre. Yeah, it's too much going on right now because going into these turns, just watch the rear view. Watch how fast into the turns. Watch how fast whoever comes to the bottom line, they will come right on me quick. And I have to hug that yellow line, even dip into the grass sometimes, just to save my butt. I'd say roughly 6 minutes into the race, we're going to get our first grid, or like our first ticker. I'll talk about that when things maybe settle down here. What did I start? P31. I've gained 5 spots. Jesus. All right. So I'm keeping that over on the right. I'm keeping that to F1, which is like my personal stats or whatever, because the script will run and it will press F2, hit the comma key, which is less than. It'll hit it like 5 times to move it to the. Okay, wait a minute. What we got? Hang on. Oh, no. We cannot. I had to make evasive maneuvers there because we cannot. Come on. What was that? Hang on. This is. Ernie Irvin, I guess, was the one that spun out. We are the points leader. I'm not sure if he's trying to pit or what right now. He must be, because we have some breathing room now. So yeah, the script says, hey, press F2 to go to the standings, and then I have to build in a thing that, if I'm running 36th, I have to make sure it goes all the way up to the standings before it runs through it. So I have it pressing the less than sign, which would be the up arrow, basically. I have it. It's pressing 5 times, so it might go really fast up to the top of the standings. But then once it gets to the top of the standings, every 7 seconds or 8 seconds, it will press like the down arrow, basically, the greater than sign. I gotta do these turns better. And it'll just go through the pages like that, real slow, but it might be too slow for our taste. We'll have to speed it up a little bit, but I can do that. But the only caveat there is I downloaded the free, the trial version or whatever of this program, and it only allows you to repeat something 10 times, the script. So I had to get kind of creative with it. So it'll run the standing script, and then I also have a delay in there of, I think, 7 minutes. So at the very end of the script, I have a 7-minute delay where nothing happens, and then I have the repeat option where it repeats the entire script again. So after 7 minutes, it'll repeat and go back to F2. But the limitations on the trialware version or whatever is you can only have 10 repetitions. And that's not bad. Just max it out, and if we don't have it at the end of the race, that's fine. But then the other problem is when it's done running the scripts and the repetitions and this, that, and the other, what have you, there's like a dialogue window that pops up in the keyboard program that just knocks me out of the game. And I haven't been able to fix that. The full version, like free and unencumbered, is $30. I don't know. If it was 10, oh, you see how fast that went up there? That's the script running there, and then every 7-8 seconds it should pop down. Look at that. And then, man. So we'll see if there's, we'll see what kind of, what kind of issues that might come up with this system. Because right now it's built in to click it down one more time for 36 through 39. But we don't have 36 through 39 this race, so it's just going to stay static there for about 7 minutes. The problem now, though, is, it's not really a problem, but the problem now is if we keep F2 up right now, when the script starts again in 7 minutes or whatever it is, it'll press F2, and if you have F2 up, like we do right now, it'll just shut off. I just hit F2 and it turned off. So what'll happen is it'll just flash and oh god, I fucking but yeah, it'll flash and turn off. So whenever we see that, we just gotta hurry up and press F2 and turn it on. It'll be easy to see. Yeah, I can't, man. I'll figure it out.
Clear, clear.
Why is this getting looser throughout the run?
You're racing the car behind you.
Maybe I should practice on running the track other than talking about keyboard scripts. Boy, this wasn't this loose in practice at all. Wow, that is loose as hell. All right, loose is fast, whatever. We'll figure it out. I just got to wheel the car a little bit more in the turns. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep F2 up, just as an example of what happens when it's already up. And we'll be veterans of this system by the end of the season. Man, by the next few races. So I think Dale Jarrett was in the lead there. That was me moving it up just now. And that was me moving it down just now. In theory, that's going to work exactly how I think it's going to. But some of those keyboard recorder programs are finicky, where, you know, you record your keyboard inputs and then you think it's fine, but then they're like smart ass. Oh, we got spin. Damn it, Ken Schrader. I'm gonna end up going a lap down. Ernie Irvin's. I almost called him Kenny Irwin. Ernie Irvin is a couple laps down after a spin. And Dale Jarrett is right on me, so the leader is going to be lapping me. And he's going to, oh, come on, Ernie Irvin. And Dale Jarrett's going to spin me out. Eventually, if I don't hold these lines perfectly. Or we can see if we can trap me, man. This setup, man. Golly, shucks. Whatever. We're running for a position wherever we're at. Yeah, the frustrate. And then we're stuck behind Dave Marcus for a while. that just overcorrects in the turn there. Damn it. I was running practice laps like it was nothing. Did he say what? Trouble what? Can't hear you over these engines. Oh, come on with this. Man. All right. Serenity now. Nothing can bring me down because we got the standing ticker that's going to be working. Cal Petty, what are we doing with Cal Petty? Is he? Oh, Mark Martin. I'm guessing Mark Martin was trying to pit. So we got issues here at Martinsville. Oh, I wish this wasn't happening. Yeah, lap 37. That's roughly where pit stops were. Sorry, Dick Trickle. I know you wanted to squeeze me there, but I'm on a mission. I'm a lap down. We're not going to be having a good finish here. It doesn't help that I cannot figure out the car there. But we are going to wreck. Like, man. Tell you what we're doing is we're staying out and leading a lap. We're leading our first lap this season. We deserve it. This is a hellscape race. And I just hit the standings on. I'm waiting for that to flash. When that flashes, that means the script is running again. All right, unfortunately, we're running with Dale Jarrett, and we don't want to take out the leader. Oh, I'm racing the car in front of him. So even if what? So even if pit stops cycle through, we don't have the lead. Get real. We were doing that badly? God damn. All right, we got to get ahead of Dale Earnhardt. He might be. He might eventually be the leader. Yeah, we're definitely abusing the system here. Pit-wise. But we're leading the lap. All right, so who the hell is in the lead right now? I don't want to mess with those standings right now. There we are. We're going to lead a lap and then pit. If we don't spin out right here. There we go. There we go. Leading our first lap. Feels good. I hope this is my pits. I hope this is my pits. Yeah. This race is shit. This is what the problem is. Yeah, our first. I mean, let's not disparage the track. The Mark Martin thing spun us out. That hurt us. But I've also just not been able to handle the car.
Go. Watch your speed now. Keep it on 4,500. Keep it on 4,500. Watch your speed now. Hold on, brake. Now.
And I think I got to go all the way around this way.
Clear.
All right, P32.
Cars in front of you on 4th position.
And we can gain some spots. That's good. Okay, it just flashed. It just shut off on its own. And then I have to manually throw that up to the top. Because it flashes. You know what? I think I'll set in I think I'll put in a delay there that after the F2, give me a delay of about 5 seconds, and then it runs it to the top of the standings. So then I don't have to do it manually. That'll work. We could have it cycling endlessly all the time, but I'm limited by only 10 repetitions of the cycle in this freeware version. But I think I'm delaying the inevitable
You've got a full car here.
of I'm gonna just buy the full version, because we'll probably end up running longer form races on this, and we'd want that running. Or we can get real shady and download two versions of the no, that wouldn't work. Never mind. Have them run back to back, but for them to run back to back and set it and forget it,
Okay, you're gonna get
come on. I would have to, the first delay would have to, I don't know, don't worry about it. That's not going to work. Man. I'm trying to figure this out. It's almost like I'm going too fast through the turn. I want to get up and go out of the turn. And I think once I got into actual racing mode, that started shaking me up and getting me loose and trying to get out of the turn too quick. Because now I'm just taking my time through the turn. A little bit of something there, but we're all right. I have no idea. This has been more of a blur than Martinsville, but this, give me something to work with, as I always say, and I'll have fun. And I mean, this is, you know, not your typical Martinsville, but it still feels like Martinsville. Unique paperclip kind of deal. I love that big valley down into that was me doing the standings. I love that big valley going into the turns. So Earnhardt had the lead. We saw him that he was going to have the lead because we had to pass him in order to lead our lap. Yeah, see, I got excited that I was going to pass Derek Cope, and I gunned it too early. There you go. What I just did, that's what I got to do every lap. Every turn. Twice a lap. There we go. Now we got to make a pass, and what hurts here is with how late they break into the turns and stuff. We can't really pass them until they let us pass them, basically. Or Jeff Bodine will just randomly decide, hey, I'm going to run the top line now, and then we'll gain the spot. So I'm learning my lessons now, running smooth laps. All right, there you go. There's Jeff Bodine saying, hey, take the spot. We probably can get the ticker a little bit quicker intervals, not the 7 or 8 minute wait. But I erred on the side of caution this race because when those 10 repetitions go through, you know, it pops you out of the game and I'll end up wrecking because I won't be able to pause the game. Which now, you know, the more and more little caveats that are just sticking in my brain about it. I'm probably gonna have to buy that full version and just forget about it. You know, give the guy, whoever made it, give him his props. He spent time making it. Throw him some money, whatever. What sucks though is that doesn't work on spin on the front stretch. What sucks is that doesn't work with NR 2003. I tried to work with keyboard scripts with NR 2003 and it doesn't like it. Alright, we've had some spins on the front stretch, this, that, and the other. May be able to pick up some spots here toward the end of the race. And we have to pit with them this time. Around lap 80, so we got about 15 laps. Commercial free here, because this is balls to the wall racing. And I've hugged this bottom line to the point where we haven't seen them dive under us. Because I'm just not, I'm not risking it. Yeah, I just, come on, Lake Speed, man. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, well, we're getting our first bad finish here. I don't know why I decided to turn on damage this race. My wheels beat up to the point where I just gotta get off the track. I'm not sure how our engine's not gone. Yeah, no shit, buddy. We're going to see what happened there. I don't think he was trying to pit. There might have been a car up there going 3 wide. But we'll see. I mean, you know, these other big names are going to have DNFs. Jeff Gordon had 3 of them. Mark Martins had 1, I think, at Atlanta. Earnhardt hasn't. Ernie Irvin's getting his bad finish here. So I mean, we got to take our whooping. Riveting content right here. Then that standing sticker is going to pop up and just just mock me.
Go, 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 go! Over break. Now turn home. Watch your feet now. Keep it on 4,500. Keep it on 4,500.
All right, Ward Burton DNF'd somewhere, so we're not getting.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Go, 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 go. Car high.
We're not getting a, you know, 80th place finish. All right, and we're going to be off the pace the rest of the race, whatever. But things are going to settle down, and I want to see what happened with Lake Speed. We're going to go do that now. Hey, we can use the incident. Oh, buddy. I don't know that you know, Martinsville's wild. This might just be a case of them, you know, we know that we can't we can't get to their side unless, you know, we have them cleared. And this might be a case of coming out of the turn. He's really pinching me there. Like, I mean, I guess look how low he is compared to Jimmy Spencer. Jimmy Spencer's gonna be coming up. Yeah, I don't know. He's the only car that's down off of the. Let's see if he's been running that line recently. Okay, yeah, he's been low in the concrete coming out of the turns. I just want to see this. We're probably missing one of the standing tickers right now. That's one of the downsides of that. Yeah, I mean, he was just running low. That's something to remember at Martinsville. Whatever. Get over it. I'm going to turn on the standings ticker right now to see if it's running. That's me doing that. All right, so Dale Jarrett in the lead. So there's a good chance the ticker ran during the replay. I mean, this is just, we'll remember this as the ticker race. That's all we've talked about. There's the ticker. Nice. That's so cool. But again, I'm just so excited that it's working that I'm not even paying attention to the standings. But eventually we're going to be like, oh, there's the ticker. Oh, Dale Jarrett in the lead. Oh, my God. Okay, good. I'm still having, I can still have fun here, learn some things about Martinsville for when we come back. And Cal Petty's just going to spin out in front of us. Okay, welcome. All right, tell you what, we're staying out. We're picking up 3 or 4 extra points because Ted Musgrave is DNFing. He's ahead of us in the standings right now until there. We just jumped over him. So. Oh, geez, Louise, Jeff Burton. See, we're slow. Are we though? Now wait a minute. When did I pit? I meant to check. Did I pit with under 40 to go? I gotta check this. Because if I did, then I don't have to pit again. And that we might be able to gain some spots. So hopefully this goes back to lap 60 with 45 to go. Yeah, I pitted with, oh, look at this, lucky. Pit window's around 40 laps. And I pitted with about 40 laps to go. So I'm not pitting again. Because we're simulating their pit window. So, we'll see what happens here. Oh, God. So, we'll see what happens here. Might be able to gain some more spots. Running P33 right now. We'll keep an eye on the ticker during pit stops. See who comes out with the lead. Dale Jarrett had the lead before pit stops. And we'll see what happens there. I am just behaving right now. I'm staying out of everybody's way. Running the top of the track and staying out of staying out of trouble. All you clowns can go pit. Do what you're gonna do. I'm guessing the Mark Martin thing that happened earlier was him trying to pit.
Stay up high. Clear.
It looks like Brett Bodine's having trouble in the front stretch. We saw that at John Smith at North Wilkesboro. If they miss their pit road entry, they'll just like ride that wall until they ghost into the pit road.
Car low.
Exactly how they do it in real world.
Still there.
Ricky Craven, buddy, come on.
Got a full car down low. Car down low. Still there. Still there. Stay on the left.
They do not care.
Car down
I have to read that. Jeez, Bobby Labonte. God. I have to read that Ricky Craven's not going to let me just hang out up there. He comes up the track. We're learning that. I know it's coming. And I just got to just tap my brakes.
Car low. Car low. Still there.
I'm guessing Bill Elliott's led some laps.
Got a slow car.
Or yeah, he's leading right now.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear low. Still on the
Nice
left.
battle right now with Ricky Craven.
Clear low.
You can see how bad
Car low.
how he dives into the turn. You shouldn't come up here, Ricky. I'm here. Yeah, get out of here.
Clear. Car low. Clear. Got a full car down low.
There's
Right on left. 20 more to go.
this is promising, Martinsville.
Keep hot.
It's definitely the jankiest track we've come across,
Hot. Clear.
but it's Martinsville. NR 2003.
Car low.
The Martinsville that came out with NR 2003 was, they were just like, we give up. Had a lot of problems.
Full color.
All the Martinsvilles that the community makes have problems. It's just a weird track.
Got a car up high. Clear high. You got a car up high. Car high. That car's on both sides.
Yeah, that's not what I want to hear at Martinsville.
Car down low.
Got cars on both sides. Get out of here.
Car down low.
So Bill Elliott's in the lead after pit stop. He's had to have pitted, or else those other guys would be 2 laps down. Terry Labonte now in the lead.
Clear.
Bill Elliott trying to get that win up there.
Car down low. Still there. Keep hot.
Those standings should flash. That script should run one more time before the end of the race. Ernie Irvin is pitting.
Stay up high. Stay up high.
Yeah, look out. Like,
Clear low. Clear.
the difficulty when we come back to Martinsville late in the season is going to be interesting. Because A, I don't want to look like I'm, who cares? If I win the championship, who cares? But I don't want to look like I'm, making it easy and winning the championship. But a lot of these tracks, we do have to turn the difficulty down. I was going to check this. Okay, we got a smoker somewhere. A yellow car of some kind. That's another spot I'm gaining for staying out on the track. My teammate, my team in the garage coming up big, getting me out on the track.
Still there. Still there. Still there.
And we can't really gain any positions on the track. What is that? Lake speed. Okay, brother. Listen, brother. One thing I've noticed in some practicing here at Martinsville, You see how Lake Speed ghosted into me there? I've been trying to figure out the formula for why they ghost through us sometimes and why sometimes there's just legit contact like the Lake Speed spin out. I think it has something to do with if the AI is decelerating under, 80 miles an hour or something. There's got to be some kind of formula. I want to put Lake Speed in the wall, man. He's been on my case all race long. See, Jeff Bodine stays up the top of the track. Lake Speed's back there. Maybe he can watch Jeff Bodine learn how to race. Nine to go. Oh, what's going to suck is when we're trying to, if that script runs when we're trying to just watch the top of the standings. That'll be so annoying. But I'll take it. I'll take that trade-off. So Terry Labonte in the lead, 3-second lead. Sterling Marlin, Bill Elliott up there. Looks like Terry Labonte's running away with this, but who knows? That Cal Petty spin out in front of us was terrifying. I'm running the track so much better now. That damage, I mean, yeah, we fixed the car, but it doesn't handicap you the rest of the race. You just, have to go in and lose some laps. I like that. I mean, it simulates a DNF, but then you just don't sit around with your thing in your hand for 45 minutes waiting for the race to finish. You can go out and be competitive and still have fun. I like that. So yeah, whatever spots we end up getting, we also have 5 bonus points coming. We're finishing roughly near Ernie Irvan, the points leader, although he's not going to be the points leader anymore. It's going to be Terry Labonte. I would believe so. He came in second in the points. Oh, see, I got excited about running, and yep. All those, yeah, I'm not worried about losing positions right now, but all those laps where we were smooth, and then it all went to shit right there. All right, the standings just turned off, so I got to turn it back on, and then it's going to cycle through the standings here. So yeah, I think F2 in that script, it presses F2, and then I'll set a delay for 5 seconds, which gives me enough time to hit F2, get to the top of the standings. Or no, just hit F2, because then it will automatically move to the top of the standings after a few seconds. So okay, good. We found a gap in our coverage, and we'll fix that. Spin in turn 1. Whatever. I was trying to watch the front of the pack. Okay, we're learning. We're learning about what happened with the Lake Speed incident. I saw Ricky Craven was running pretty much that same line, so I backed out of there, and he sure as hell came down to where I was. And we would have had a repeat of that. So that's interesting. But we learned our lessons. Terry Labonte had this running away, so if anything, in the final replay stretch, I probably showed Marlin and Earnhardt's battle. Okay, get me out of Martinsville. No problem. Oh, there we go. Our first beat-up car of the season, as expected. I don't know why I turned on damage, but it's good. Now we learned some things about damage, which you can hit you can hit a wall head on, and you'll just have to go fix your car, and then you can still be competitive. You're just going to be 5 laps down, or however long it took to fix the car. Not bad. And the results: Terry Labonte got the win. I thought he had won somewhere else before. No, that's his first win of the season. Earnhardt with a good Bill Elliott, his best finish. Those ratings are popping up. Jeff Gordon, sneaky P6. Dale Jarrett with the most laps. I think next race, look over on the right. You see the overlay, whatever that is, the NASCAR Racing 2 overlay. I realized because I want to show laps led and everything, we don't need the overlay here because this is a graphic I make out of the game. We're not worried about the resolution of in the game. So I can make this the full screen and wind this up, give us some more room to operate with. We can't put intervals. They don't have intervals. They just have laps, like lap down. They have the qualifying times in the final results page I save. But yeah, I want to put laps led number in here somehow. Make it look good, but we'll do that. Trying to think, anything else special going on? Kyle Petty, he spun out late. Led some laps. He finished a lap down. Over on the right, Lake Speed somehow led a lap. Well, he was a menace. I even saw during the intro, when the green flag dropped at the beginning, he was on my case, even back then. His aggression isn't that much. I don't know what was going on there. Ernie Irvin took a big hit, the points leader. So Terry Labonte is going to be the points leader, I think we mentioned during the race. And we get Ricky Rudd gets his worst finish, led a lap, which is huge. But definitely our worst finish. Coincidentally, it was our first race we put on damage, but also the first race that we took a hard lick. But it's cool that the game lets you fix your damage and go out and be competitive. You just get punished. I like that. I mentioned that during the race. I really enjoy that. So that's it. Now buckle up. Talladega and Sears Point coming up. Talladega, we're gonna have fun, and I'm also going to, I guess, unveil. I've cracked the code on qualifying, pretty much, and I'll try to walk everybody through that. Because Talladega, you want to start. Basically, these top 10, 11, 12 drivers that are really better than everyone else, they're going to pull away from everyone else at Talladega. I've done some testing there. So we're up shit creek if we don't start up near the front. So that really made me roll up my sleeves and figure out how to fix the qualifying. And there's a number in the INA file that you can do it. But we'll talk about that at Talladega. That's it for Martinsville. That's it for short track season. Overall, a success game-wise. The main thing is I don't dread coming back to any of these 3 tracks, which we have to do later in the season. I'm not going to dread it. Martinsville, I'm looking forward to it. I want to exercise these demons, because we learned some things. But yeah, the standings ticker works. I'm going to make a little bit of adjustment to that. That's going to look good. And yeah, man, everything's awesome. Yeah, I think that's it. All right. Hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for comments and subscriptions. And I hope you're enjoying this trip down memory lane. See you at Talladega.